Welcome, Gauri, to the Passionpreneur Success Stories. How are you?
I'm doing great, Anju ma'am. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Beautiful. We are super happy to have you today over here because our audience wants to know a lot about you straight from your heart. Okay. And before I ask you any question, let me ask you one thing, and that is your introduction. Why don't you introduce yourself to the audience, who you are and what you do?
Sure. So my name is Gouri Shankar Agrawal, and I am a career coach for sales professional. Prior to joining the Passionpreneur, I'm having 12 years of experience. I was working as a first I started my career as a door-to-door salesperson in Hyderabad, and I reached to a regional sales manager in less than 12 years. So I have 12 years of experience into B2B sales. I'm coming from a very humble background. I'm from Bihar, a city called Bhagalpur, and my passionpreneur journey was like amazing. It was like a lot of takeaways during this journey, and that is what I'm going to share. I hopefully.
Yes, of course, I know. And जो आप दिल से बोलोगे ना, that is what is the most important thing, Gauri. And I just want to like really give you a warm welcome once again, and knowing your journey coming from, door-to-door sales and, having lots of up and down in your journey, lot of things. You are here today, and I know you've got like lot of inspiring stories and shares to tell us today. Really happy to see your progress. Congratulations.
Thank you
And
very much.
yes. So, let me ask you, my first question is, can you briefly describe the challenge or problem you were facing before joining the Passionpreneur mentorship?
Oh, sure. So before joining Passionpreneur, as I told that I started my career as a door-to-door salesperson. I'm coming from a vulnerable medium, so I studied completely in Hindi, and that too in Bihar, Bhagalpur. So I was not good with communication. I was a very shy person. As a child, I grown up very shy, and I've been always that society in when we are coming from a small family or very traditional family, we also get compared with others, right? So because of that, I was like, I used to compare with a lot of people. I was not good with studies as well, and because of that, I developed this kind of a mindset or the behavior that I should not talk to a lot of people, right? No, I'm not good enough. So growing from there, then I continued my studies. Like I was, I was having that one thing that I want to do something in life. I was not knowing what should I do, but something I have to do in life. That was there, and there was not a lot of exposure as well, right? Because we don't know what is good, like going ahead, what kind of career should I build or where should I go. So 10th कर लिया 12th कर लिया, and after that I was thinking that what should I do next, because the marks were also not good. Then a lot of friends were doing MBA, so they said that, hey, let us do MBA, right? After MBA we get a lot of opportunity. We can the doors to the corporates will open for us, and we can join any corporate. So I also jumped into that. I did MBA 2 years, but during the MBA, I came to know I did my MBA from a good college. I scored math. So after 10th, I actually started developing some habits, good habits towards studies. Like
Yeah.
I was doing good. I started doing good. During MBA, I came to know that my level is very low as compared to other students across India. Like there were students from Mumbai, Pune, South India and other part of India. So I understood that I'm not at that level right now, and if I need to grow in my career, I really need to actually develop some kind of skill, right? So I started investing, learning sales, basically reading some kind of books or watching some YouTube channels. And from there, I got a placement as well. It was a campus placement. I got into a good MNC company, but I was not having that kind of mindset कि grow करना है company में. So I took a loan, educational loan of 6.5 lakhs back then in 2007. And I was supposed to repay that loan. to repay that loan, my focus was only to earn money. The time when I should be actually learning things, I was more focused on earning money. And that was actually the downturn of my career. Like my first job, it was very promising job for me, but I somehow I messed up, just focusing on how should I, earn money and, work, like work ethics and other things is okay. It was okay. Like I was following that, but the things which I should learn, right? When you only think about money, you will not able to learn a lot of things. So within 1 year, less than 1 year, the company asked me to actually put the paper. So I was out of a job, having a loan of 6.5 lakhs, out of a job after an MBA, and in a new place like Hyderabad, not knowing what to do, not knowing the language, even English communication, English language was not good. And in Hyderabad, you know that if you're dealing with corporate, you either have to speak the local language or English. Hindi people not speak here. So that was again a challenge for me. I was going for the interview, I was not getting selected. 6 months passed away like that. I was staying with my friend. I was not having any money. Okay. And then I came across one opportunity for a door-to-door salesperson. I got selected there. It was a direct marketing company. Right. So I thought, let me join anyhow. Like I don't have money, I need to earn some money for my daily expenses, right, for food. So, and that I never. My family is like, no, it's not very poor. I'm not coming from a very poor family. I'm coming from a middle class family. But I never share all these things with my family. Because you know that people from traditional background, they'll see that MBA कर लिया 6.5 lakhs expense कर दिया पूरा उसके बाद भी job नहीं है अभी, right? So I don't wanted that kind of sympathy or that kind of the feeling towards my family. So I never told them that I lost my job. I continue with I never told them that I am doing a door-to-door sales job, because again वो family पे आ जाता कि अरे door-to-door sales कर रहा है, right? So there I started.
देखा जाता है, like it is always looked down upon.
They always look down as a door-to-door salesperson. तो भाई MBA करने की क्या जरूरत थी, ऐसे ही कर सकते थे कहीं भी जॉब करना था तो वो. So I started that job, right? Again, a lot of challenges, because being an introvert, going door to door, knocking the door, then people used to slam their door in front of me. That hey, why you're disturbing on Sundays? I used to go to apartments on Saturday, Sundays, and on working days to offices to pitch the product. And what was the product? Mostly I was selling this, you must be knowing, Helpage India. And it's kind of I was a donation executive. So I used to get some commission out of it when I was selling that. And child rights and youth. So it was if you see in one way, it was I was doing some good work, but that was always there. I was doing it for money. Like for me, it was survival.
Right.
I need to survive. But something happened there. I worked there for 3 years as a door-to-door salesperson. I started as an individual contributor. I became a team leader. I used to train people on field as a door-to-door salesperson. I worked there for 3 years. I got promoted as a team leader, and I've been to Goa first time. So company sponsored one trip to Goa in 2011-12, around 11. So there I started. I never told this to my family that I'm doing. I told that I'm doing a good job in an MNC company, but I was doing door-to-door sales.
So now the whole world is going to know, huh?
Yeah. I already shared this. I already recently I shared this everywhere. So after that, what happened? Like I continued for 3 years there job, but I developed the skill set. That is the big thing, because when you go extreme in your job, knocking doors, talking to the people, maybe in Hindi, English, Telugu, whatever, but you develop your communication. Because when I was going to door, means I was not going to some random doors. I used to choose the high-end apartments, like where we find CEOs and MDs of the companies. So they used to open the door for me, and I used to say, hey, I'm coming from here, and we have one group of children. They are facing this challenge, and can you support them? They used to call us at their home, and we used to talk. So from there, I developed that kind of confidence. not maybe not very good at communication, but that confidence that even I can close big people, like even that kind of, we need that kind of attitude, right?
Right.
So from there, I developed that I from the shyness and the way I used to hide behind people. Right now, I should not talk to everyone. That was that time I was complete like a bold guy. I become very bold in that approach. After 3 years, I understood that now I have to move on, right? Because this is not the career where I want to build. So I started applying to different jobs. I joined a MNC company after that, a startup company. There also I built a team. I joined as a corporate sales manager. It was my first job as a B2B in B2B. So door to door is kind of
So
B2C.
before joining the Passionpreneur, what were you doing, and what was like in that moment? What was the kind of challenge that you were facing?
I was working with a MNC company as a regional sales manager, and I recently joined that company. It being like 6 months before I joined that company, because why I joined that company, because the package was good.
Right.
So I joined that company. I started working that, but now pandemic came after that 2020. When there was a pandemic, so company was restructuring everyone, and they were more focused on the people who recently joined. So they were like completely on that key. Oh, what is your performance in last 6 months? And you are not doing good. So during a Zoom call like this, they asked me to resign. And it was a complete shock for me, because in my career of 12 years, no one told me like this over a Zoom call that you have to resign without any reason. Yeah. So I thought like what I'm doing, right? I have so much of experience. I struggle a lot in my career, but company can say me like on a Zoom call that you should resign. They can fire me on a Zoom call. I think I'm not at the right place. So, but I quit the job. My previous company hired me again. Is like, because of my performance, said that, hey, why don't you join again? Let me know how much what the salary you want. So I joined my previous company, but that moment when I was being fired, it was stuck on my mind. No, I cannot sustain in this, right? I cannot see a future for next 10 years. I cannot see myself working with just having a one source of income and depending on 9 to 5. I have to do something. And there was one thing more. I understood that while I was developing my skill set, I came to know that a lot of salespeople, they are not actually they are not getting paid well, right? Even they are working very hard. And I used to give advices to a lot of salespeople that you read this book, you watch this YouTube videos. It will help you to develop your skill, how to prepare for interview. I used to give. I was not very good, but I used to care about salespeople around me. So that was something I wanted to do something for them. That was always there in my mind. But first, I need to help myself, right? Because I was also not in a right place. So while I joined the other job, that time I was exploring a lot of things on internet. कि क्या करना है नहीं करना. I saw an ad of Dev sir. He's saying that, hey, quit 9 to 5 and build business around your passion. I was not knowing what is my passion and how to build a business, because I've never done it before. So I thought, let me join. Let me see. 99 rupees I need to pay. I need to, देखते हैं क्या होता है. I joined this webinar, and that webinar was like a complete mindset shift happened within me. He was telling a lot of lot of stuff which was I've never been I've never listened to these kind of things. What you can do with your life, right? What is your passion? How you can identify your passion and you can build a business around it. So it was completely a you can say mind-blowing experience for me. Wow. So after that, I thought, no, this guy saying something very valuable. I need to listen to him and I need to see. I immediately I enrolled to the next the Passionpreneur masterclass. I enrolled to that, and after that, the learning again started. I was continuing in the job. I started learning from there, and I was, because with my own limiting belief, my own lower self, I was not very good. I was not very comfortable posting on social media. Right? How should I post? LinkedIn, though definitely not, because I was working. So And so I started with a new Facebook account. I opened a new Facebook account, and then I started creating posts, write-ups, post about why should you do MBA, and why should how it's going to help you, and how should you grow in your career. All these things I started posting. Not very consistent, but yes, 1 or 2 posts per week.
Per week.
So I joined from PPMC. I joined that. Then came the next, like PPMM.
Mastermind.
Yeah, mastermind. So mastermind was something like, it was the investment was there, the time commitment was there. Yeah. And I was not really in that position, because I was having, we as a family, my wife and I have planned to buy a car in 2021. So we have saved around 7 to 8 lakhs to purchase a car. फिर वहां पे इन्वेस्टमेंट का आ गया कि नो. सो आई थॉट यार क्या करना चाहिए. आई डिस्कस विद माय, शी इज आल्सो वर्किंग, सो वी डिस्कस टुगेदर कि क्या करना है. सो आई आस्क्ड माय वाइफ कि हे, व्हाट शुड वी डू नाउ, व्हाट डू यू थिंक. So she told me one thing. Do you think this is what you want to do? I said, yeah, I think so. I said, yeah, go ahead. So from there, even I've not done the investment complete one go. I opted for EMI option and all. But why I enrolled to Passionpreneur Mastermind is that I understood that what I am doing right now today, the job 9 to 5, that is going to continue anyhow if I don't do anything, right? But what happened after 10 years, let's say, 10 years, I am working something where I am not very passionate about.
Right.
I may earn some salary,
money is there, लेकिन
at the end
मिल रहा है, लेकिन आगे का क्या, फ्यूचर का क्या?
At the end, what I am getting out of my life, just working 9 to 5 and struggling a lot in there. And there was something during the master class, I know I have figured out my passion. That is a big thing for me. My God. It was like a very it was some a kind of discovery for me that, oh yeah, this is what I really want to do. Yes. So from there, when I identified my passion, I thought that no, this is what I want to go, and this guy and this community, these mentors are going to help me, because I cannot do myself, right? I've never done this before. I never started a business. How can I do? There was 2 options. Just figure out yourself. I'll continue doing what I'm doing, and just figuring out, maybe watching some YouTube videos or somewhere, कैसे करना है, या मेंटर की हेल्प ले लो, है ना. और दूसरा है कि भाई किसी का हाथ पकड़ो, ठीक है, इन्वेस्टमेंट है, टाइम है, डू इट फास्ट, लर्न फ्रॉम देयर एंड ग्रो फास्ट. So I chose the second option. That was the best decision I took. Best decision and investment. Yeah. Thank you, Gouri, for sharing this like really beautifully from your heart. All those ups and downs, coming from that humble background, doing so much of struggle, communication issues, and so much like, getting fired from the job. It's not easy, like sharing also, and you shared this with all of us. So thank you so much for that. Now, let me ask you next question. We got your motivation also कि क्यों आपने Passionpreneur के लिए invest किया, and you really found something that, hey, you know what, this is my discovery, मुझे यही करना है. अभी तक the motto that you shared with us was like, मुझे survive करना है, पैसा कमाना है, right? Money. Every job that you change, you were on those terms. Right. But the moment you entered into the mentorship program, actually you got some discovery that it is not just money, but this is what I love to do no matter what, right? True. So that's so beautiful and very powerful. Now, let me ask you, over here, in this entire mentorship journey, what was that one specific part that, you would say that ye na bada beneficial tha, or this was like, a surprise for me. मैं तो आया था यहाँ पे कुछ और ढूंढने के लिए, but actually I got such great benefit out of this particular specific thing जो मैंने सोचा भी नहीं था कि मुझे मिलेगी. ऐसा क्या part था? That's true. Like, entire Passionpreneur Mastermind program is designed in such a way that it gives a lot of values, right? So if I have to choose one thing which is the most beneficial for me, I would say I will choose 2, actually, not 1. One is the one-on-one accountability call. it was very helpful because you will get a mentor who will actually talk to you, understand your real problem, right, and then guide you towards it. And you have accountability that you have to complete your task. That is very important. So I think that accountability call was very beneficial for me. It helped me to move to the right direction. I still go towards watch that recordings. I see myself back then, and then I see where I have reached and where I have to go next. Second, I also want to say that because I'm coming from a sales background, the Danlock, the offer, the HTC, it is mind blowing. I say, if only one skill, if someone asks me that, hey, what one thing I'll get, I'll tell you that one thing, this one skill set. If you acquire just one skill set, even if you are in a job, you don't want to continue, you don't want to start a business, or you are in a business, I'll tell you, you grow like anything. Just work towards that one skill set. That is one skill set helped me a lot and is helping me right now. So that is advanced sales skill, advanced persuasion skill. It's very important.
Persuasion, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I mean,
so this is the two. For me, it was most beneficial in this entire program.
Yes. Thank you so much for really emphasizing on this part, because yes, you do get sessions, you do a lot of things. Sometimes you get the recordings, but sometimes, when you have that accountability ki ye to kaam karke jana hi hai, so that definitely puts you into a great action mode. And thank you for sharing that particular thing. Now, let me ask you, what was, if you would like to share any bang or any specific result that you caused during this entire journey?
Okay. So it's very close to my heart that my first monetization from Passionpreneur, that I would like to say. It is not very big, but it's very close. You know that your first salary, your first monetization. So it kind of that. And it was surprising for me, actually. So as I told you that I started posting on Facebook, right, when I joined. So within 3 months of my Passionpreneur journey, less than 3 months, when I was creating posts on on Facebook, one person approached me on Messenger saying that, hey, I need help from you. I said, yes, please tell me. So he said that my daughter is actually, she's an MBA, but she's not getting a proper job. Can you help her to get a better job? I said that I need to talk to her once. I don't know whether I can help. And you will not believe, Anju ma'am, that time I was not having any program. I was not knowing how should I help someone, right? I got that first monetization. So I talked to that her daughter. She is an MBA, and I thought like, yeah, she needs some guidance, some support on the sales part. So I pitched her, and she asked me during at the end of the presentation, said that, hey, so how much I need to pay? I was like, hey, I'm not. I thought like
you were not even expecting.
I was not expecting. I said that, so like, why she's asking this? Okay, she want to pay me, right? So मेरे दिमाग में कुछ भी नंबर आया तो 8,000. I told 8,000. You pay 8,000. Oh, okay, 8,000. Yes. So how should I pay? I said you can GPay me, or you can pay like this way. So that was my first monetization. And I still have that screenshot of my first monetization that I will always share. It's not a very big money, but it will always be very close to my heart. And the
first money from the passion.
From the passion.
Yes, that is so beautiful, isn't it? And you were not even expecting it.
And that has given me that boost, that monetization, that, oh, I can do a lot of things. Just that time I was in a job. I was doing a 9 to 5. I was doing Passionpreneur. I monetized just posting few post on Facebook. So from there I understood that, oh, this is what, right? It really gives result. And then I started working towards that. And that one monetization has helped me. Then I started doing monetization again and again because of that one bang. So that's the reason
I mean, I'm really, really happy to hear this. And of course, this bang is super inspiring, and I'm sure this has helped you in your professional and personal life both. Like, you said that you got a lot of confidence.
Definitely.
While you were working, and then, of course, and then
actually, my complete mindset changed there. Like, oh, I can monetize like without. So earlier I used to think that 9 to 5 is what I meant for. Like, I know sales skill, I get salary, monthly salary. That's all. but I can do something, right, or different. I can create value by my thought, my process. I can create value, and people are ready to pay for that. And that was a proof for in front of me, and that give me a different kind of motivation. And if you ask me what I am today, is because of that one monetization. If I could able to now monetize in lakhs, is just because of that one monetization.
Very, very well said. So if I have to ask you, so far, of course, that was like the starting point, and which is very close to your heart. From there till today, how much have you, monetized, just in case you would want to share that with us?
Okay, so till now, from my passion alone, I have monetized approx 16 lakhs. And that too, not the contribution of ads, running ads is just, I think, not even 20%. Mostly organic.
Wow.
And not with the people whom I know, all the strangers.
All the new people. Wow.
All the new people.
The power. That is the power. Like really great.
So that's the power of, as I told you, right? You asked me two benefit. One is the mentorship, hand holding. Second is the skill, the persuasion skill, what I learned, that I can charge the high price. Like, I provide high value, I charge high price.
Beautiful. That's really nice. And Gouri, as Dave always says, the money in the bank is the reflection of the value being
you create in the marketplace. It's true.
It's exactly proportionate to that. So that shows that you really created great value for your people, for the, a lot of people who approach you, your clients, well done with that. Now this leads to my next question to you, and that is, you have been consistent from, years, I would say now. And, there was this journey from webinar to mastermind, from mastermind to, I think, club for some time, and now in Inner Circle. So would you like to share little about, your journey in Inner Circle?
Okay. So my journey in Inner Circle, after Passionpreneur Mastermind, like I understood the power of community. I understood the proximity, what I need with the people, like-minded people, right? Because I'm not there, my surroundings are not what I am doing, they are not doing that. So they will not understand what I am doing, they will not able to support me. I need a community, that I understood. And that's the reason I joined Inner Circle. So Inner Circle, I understood that I will be more close to the mentors, I will be more close to Dev sir in Inner Circle, right? So there will be one-on-one discussion, there will be masterminding with people coming from different backgrounds with different businesses. So my experience with Inner Circle is, one is that technical knowledge, a lot of things. I understood how to run ads, how to build your landing pages. Coming to marketing part, it was complete, mind-blowing knowledge, and I used to get. So that is what I learned in Inner Circle. First thing that. Second is, now growing from there as a passionpreneur, next stage is what? Like, we need to always upgrade our mindset as well. Suppose I reach to a level of, let's say, earning 2 lakhs per month. Now, if I need to cross it 5 lakhs per month, I need to develop a different kind of mindset. That I understood from Gurudev, that he said about, hey, how you can build that strong mindset, and a lot of things in Inner Circle. And then again, mentors. What I learned from mentors in Inner Circle, in Mastermind. Here there was a lot of different, a next level of learning, and next level of transformation was always there. So I'll give the credit to Inner Circle, my learning and the strategies what they shared. I built up my LinkedIn profile based on the one session by Umesh. I give complete credit to him on that. Last year in, I think, November or December, I attended that session. And that time I planning to run ads. And as I told you, in January, my ads actually didn't work out. And I focused on LinkedIn. So you'll not believe, but till now from LinkedIn, just spending 15 minutes per day on LinkedIn, I generated 4.5 lakhs. without
It's
without
so
any.
amazing.
All goes to mentors. I'll say, like, all the learning which I had. I just, with my close eye, I just follow mentors and what he has shared, Umesh has shared during the journey, and what I have learned from Dev sir also. He also used to share. I follow these guys, all these people on LinkedIn. I see that what kind of post they create, and I try to, create. I try to get the idea from there and create my own post. So
Beautiful.
it is again a very, very big bang for me, because I never thought that organically through one platform I can earn this much, I can monetize this much.
You totally deserve what you got and you're sharing with us, because the kind of surrender that you have, surrender level, to the learnings, and like how you're sharing that inner circle, of course, the community, the hungry people that you see around you, who are like always striving
And
hard.
one thing more I want to say, like,
Yes.
in inner circle, people are there in different levels. Some are 1 CR, crossed
Yes.
1 CR. So people who like me, who are have not reached at that level, always look upon them. Right? Oh,
Yeah.
how they are doing things. What are their level of mindset? So
Yeah.
I understood this thing now. Earlier, I was not knowing this, that how important is this to be into a close community of people who are like-minded.
Yes.
So learning from all the, even the passionpreneurs, is like a next level, right?
100%. The community is definitely very important. And like how Dave always says, your environment is much stronger than your will. So even if you sometimes go into the swamp or anything, oh, there are like a lot of people, high achievers sitting next to you. You would want to do more. You would want to learn more, So definitely you have proven in all the ways, Gauri, and we are really, really happy to see you grow like this. Now,
Thank you very
I
much.
want to also ask you another question, and that is, like, of course, you saw that this program is very nicely designed in a very, very unique way, and the approach is also very unique. What if you have to like describe, is Passionpreneur any different or better than any other resources that you may have tried before?
Uh, to be very frank with you, I've not never tried anything before. Passionpreneur is the first thing, but yes, because I am from the coaching industry now, being there for more than now almost two years now. I know a lot of people who are doing. I have never tried myself, because when I joined Passionpreneur, I get everything here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to go outside and search for anything. Like, people generally, I meet people, they say that, hey, I want to write a book, I want to do my brand promotion, I need to do this, that. But here, this is the one-stop solution where people get everything at one place, so they don't have to go and search here and there, and then just figure out themselves. So that is what I did. I never look out for anything else. But I know, if you ask me one thing, which people will not get anywhere, is that is one thing, is that the people who are in a 9 to 5 job, or working somewhere, not never started a business, you will not get anything where what you get in Passionpreneur, right? So because I am coming from that background, I'm coming from a job background, employee background, mindset. So you will get, for them, this is a one-stop solution, definitely. If they want to start a business from scratch, never done it before, this is one place where, if people will join here, they will get one-stop solution, and they don't have to go outside search anything else.
Yeah. So basically, in your words, I can say that this you get like almost everything under one roof, and you don't have
Right.
to be going around here and there. And partly you already answered my next question, and that was, would you recommend Passionpreneur mentorship to others? So I already got my answer. Of course, you already shared this, and
Yeah, obviously, yes.
yes, and of course, you coming from a job background without having done any business, but still now, earning in lakhs, I think that itself shows that how you have worked onto certain methodologies and learning from mentors, and, of course, changing your mindset, changing your room, like how Gurudev always says, yes, change the room, and
Yeah.
you kept upgrading yourself from PPMM to, club to now inner circle. I think, what is your next step? Of course, we know the next big promise is, let me hear from you. what is going to be your next big step? Let's declare
So
that.
I actually, my target is to cross 1 CR and move to the next level.
Yes,
So 1 CR is the March 2024, my goal is, and I'm working towards that.
very
Hopefully, I will achieve that and then to the next room.
absolutely. I am 100% sure, Gauri, that there's nothing that can stop you, you know. And as you said at the beginning also of this conversation, that क्या हो सकता है बुरा से बुरा, you know, like you actually started from rock bottom, like rock bottom,
Right.
people slamming door on your face, to today, you know, where like people are asking you, people are taking your help. I think we really love the way you have evolved throughout this journey, and we are super excited about your future. And we know that yes, with all the effort and all the learnings that you have and your consistency, that is like one big thing that you have been showcasing and demonstrating. You're going to make it very big, and we would love to welcome you in Passionpreneur Millionaires as well very soon, with very close proximity to Gurudev. And is there anything at the last that you'd like to share with our audience before we complete this?
First of all, thank you very much for saying that. Definitely, my goal is next, and I want to reach there as soon as possible. For the audience, I would say that the people basically who are, I was there 1.5 years back. If people are there in this position, I know because I'm also a career coach, so I know that there are people who wants to quit their job. They are not happy. They have something in them that they want to do. The passion is there, but they don't know the right way, the right direction. For them, I would say that you have multiple options. Definitely, you can wait, you can try figure out your own self, waste more time there, more energy there, and at the end, then you will see some other thing that is there. But if you are in a certain age, like you don't have a lot of time to figure out yourself. I took a decision when it was a time, and I'm right now I'm 39. So at the age of 35, I took that decision. At around 36, like I took the decision that no, I need to change myself, something. And then I got this opportunity. So don't figure out yourself. You get something, you have one solution, one roof, one platform. Just try it out and see the change. Just get the handhold from the mentors and move fast and move in the right direction to
Awesome.
fulfill all your dreams and desires.
Beautiful. That is so powerful. Thank you so much. And we wish you good luck, Gauri, for creating the life that you desire to live. And thank you so much for sharing your heart out.
Thank you very much.